All right, William.
Yeah.
William. So about Final Fantasy VII remake endings, right?
Oh my god, no, we're not going into this. Okay.
I really don't have an opening zinger for this fucking movie.
Oh my god.
Fucking
Like,
this movie.
I don't know. I don't know what to.
I
I
don't know.
don't even know how to go
So
with this
we
either.
originally chose this movie as a joke, right?
Mm.
This movie is actually fucking so fucking awful and fucking weird.
It's so bad, but it's
God.
like it's also it's so weird. It's like a trip through time, you know. Because
Yeah.
you can just kind of like, yeah, this is very representative of 1980s cinema.
Yeah.
You know,
Hey, we're talking about the clone of Bruce Lee, by the way. That's a real movie we found out by accident. We were just,
Yeah.
we were decided for a movie for our day for our reviews, and then we just came across this movie. I really don't know how to begin with this movie. So this is a Bruce portation. What the fuck is the word?
Bruceploitation.
Yeah, Bruceploitation film.
Bruceploitation movie.
Yeah, which was a thing back then in the 80s because back then during the 80s Bruce Lee was the hottest thing alive because he was super famous. So every fucking Chinese film company was like, oh, we can just get a rip off looking Bruce Lee and be like it's and then and full of stupid Americans. We'll get Bruce Lee with an I, or we'll get Bruce Lee with 3 E's.
Yeah, basically, because you'll see the three Bruce Lee clones. There are 3 Bruce Lee clones, by the way. They're called Dragon Lee. We got Bruce Lee. I guess you would pronounce it, or you can say Lee, but it's only
it's Lee.
It's like L-E. No. I say Lee because honestly, it has only one E. So, you know, and then there's a third one, Bruce Lai, but you know, L-A-I. It's interesting.
Bruce Lee, as he's Bruce lying to you that he's Bruce Lee.
Exactly. That's how you know that he's not actually Bruce Lee.
Yeah. So wait. So this movie is really fucking weird. Jesus Christ. So
God.
Bruce Lee. So this is okay. I'm just gonna start with this movie. This movie is so fucking weird.
No, it's.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want me to do the synopsis? Because it's legit like only 3 paragraphs I'm seeing on the Wikipedia here, and I can just read it and go through it.
Oh, okay, but you go through all the main plot points, all the amazing plot details.
Yeah, I know all the amazing plot details that you won't want to miss when watching this movie.
Asian titties, or naked Asian titties in the synopsis.
Okay, hold on. Let me read it, and then we'll find out together. Okay.
You read it.
Okay, I'm gonna read this verbatim from the Wikipedia for the clones of Bruce Lee. So bear with me.
Came out, hold on, in 1980. All right.
Yeah, this movie came out in 1980. So immediately after the death of Bruce Lee in Hong Kong, Mr. Collin of the Special Branch of Investigations asks Professor Lucas, a brilliant scientist, to take samples of the late master's brain tissue. Using these samples, Lucas creates 3 I'll add this on, quote unquote, perfect clones of Lee. Bruce Lee 1,
played by Dragon Lee.
Bruce Lee 2, Bruce Lee. And Bruce Lee 3, Bruce Lai. Okay? They are trained in martial arts by Bolo Ye.
Young. Is this a real person? Oh, it's a real person.
Yeah, they're real people. I just don't know how to pronounce their names because I am not proficient in that. Bolo Yeong and how would you pronounce it?
Chiang Kao. Yeah.
Yeah. The mission of the clones is to fight crime in Southeast Asia. Bruce Lee 1 goes undercover as an actor for a corrupt gold smuggling producer who plans to have him die on camera.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, the other clones go to Thailand where they meet up with Chuck, who's Thai, a local FBI agent who is not a clone but who also resembles Bruce Lee. Wow. I was wondering about that. That's how I know. Anyway, they have been assigned to kill Dr. Nagai. Yeah, a mad scientist who is plotting to take over the world with his army of bronze automatons. They're automatons?
Yeah, automata. It's like near automata.
No, but like men whose skin turns to metal when they are injected with the guy's special formula. Yeah, it gets weird. But the clones, if you couldn't tell before, but the clones successfully complete their missions and return to Hong Kong. But Professor Lucas, disgruntled because he feels he was not properly rewarded by the SBI for creating the clones, pits them against one another. The professor's female scientists stop the 3 clones from fighting amongst themselves, and Lucas sends out a small army of men to dispatch the clones. By the end of the film, Bruce Lee 3 has been killed, but so have all of Professor Lucas's henchmen, including the 2 kung fu instructors, both defeated by Bruce Lee 1. Bruce Lee 2 finishes off Lucas's personal bodyguard, and the professor is arrested. That's the end of the synopsis.
There are no mention of fucking of naked Asian titties anywhere in this description.
Yeah.
Literally watching this film, I was like into it. I was like, all right, cool. It's just a fucking random kung fu action movie. Then fucking out of nowhere in the second act, I guess you would call it the second act of the movie, because this is when we're with Bruce Lee with the other 2 Bruce Lee when they go to Thailand. We just see Asian titties out of nowhere.
No, yeah, because they're like, oh, let's go to the beach, right? Let's just go hang out. I want to swim. And then this is like, you get like this, like these random women who are just like just naked, fully just nude, running around, I guess, playing around with each other, and it's just it's so odd.
Because remember, clothes weren't invented until 1981.
Oh my god!
Bathing suit wasn't invented until 1981.
So what were they wearing, Austin?
Oh, people didn't go to the beach back then.
Oh my god! But yeah, it's
if you go to the beach back then, you went there nude.
Yeah, but it's that scene is like, you will see naked women in there. It's like legit just to try to keep your attention onto the film, so you don't leave in the middle of it.
You know what the worst were? They do it again. They trick you again. I was like, you think it's just one scene, but then no. But later throughout the movie, they do it not once but twice. Because I think it was Professor Nagai. He had like a harem of naked women just sitting in his lab or some shit. Well, not his lab, but like it was like his personal room. And then there was another naked Asian girl just fucking trying to assassinate one of the Bruce Lees.
Yeah, that was the thing too. God, it's so annoying because this is like they're really just there to keep your attention in the film, and it's just like, I hate everything. I hate everything about this movie. Oh my god. Yeah,
but this movie has been called the Mount Rushmore of Bruceploitation films, though, so you know it has to be good.
Yeah, sure. For a Bruce, I haven't seen any other Bruceploitation films, but yeah, sure, we'll call it that.
Fucking Christ, this movie.
Because it's terrible. I fucking hate this film. Yeah, it's so bad.
This movie was nothing I expected. I just thought it was gonna be like I legitimately okay. So we both went into this movie completely blind, right? Right. So I assume when we were watching, I thought it was gonna be a movie about Bruce Lee fighting his evil clones, but not actually Bruce. They get a fake Bruce Lee lookalike to fight other fake Bruce Lee lookalike. That's what I thought this movie was. All right. That was 100% my thought going to this movie. But
to be fair, I did think they were gonna be fighting for the title of Bruce Lee, and then just be like, I am the true Bruce Lee, that kind of thing.
I am the true fake Bruce Lee.
Yes, exactly.
Oh fuck! But no, this movie just fucking apparently in this world, Bruce. Okay, so Bruce Lee was a real kung fu fighting master in real life. Okay, I got that. But apparently in this movie, there's too like he was also a secret agent or some shit.
No, it's like no. Because the thing is, they acknowledge that he would like this. Like, yeah, he made movies and stuff, and he was fantastic.
Yeah.
But I guess like the SBI just comes in saying, yeah, we want clones of Bruce Lee just so we can have them serving us. That's basically it.
Oh, is that what happened? Oh, okay.
That's basically how it goes.
I was wondering we're using Bruce Lee's. I was wondering we're using Bruce Lee clones to do this. I was like, was he like some like super agent or some shit? Oh no, okay. No, they just decided to fucking use it. Oh, okay. You know what the worst part about this movie? They actually use images from Bruce Lee's funeral in this movie. That was so fucking off-putting. I was like, oh my
god, I hated that so much.
It literally came out of nowhere. It was just so goddamn off-putting. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, because everything else in this movie I didn't care about. Then literally in the opening monologue, they're like, oh yeah, Bruce Lee has died. Then he just cut to a scene of his funeral. Well, his funeral.
Yeah, I've seen of his funeral and stuff.
I was like, Jesus, wow, boy, they're really going all out.
I know. Like, this film is sleazy as fuck, dude. It is like disgusting. Oh my god,
I was not expecting any of this.
Yeah, and the movie isn't even fun, even if it does have like fucking fights, because like legit like 95%, like 95% of this movie is just straight up fights.
Yeah.
But there was no real coordination. There's no good it didn't seem like they had a good fight coordinator.
Oh,
And so
remember, this is the 1980s.
but
Gotta keep that
so
in
it's
mind.
like you're seeing something like the same fight over and over again, and it just gets it just kind of like it all blends into one another, you know. And then your mind wanders. I was like, I was like, oh, another fight. I guess I'll just look at my phone, which is what I did. Oh my god. And then it's like, oh, now we get some other stupid, conversations that are just, it's the lines are pretty bad.
Yeah.
You get like this, with like, an example. You get the Dr. Nagai here, right?
Yeah.
Who comes in, is like, I don't know if, like, he has these two scientists who are working for. He's like, yes, our plan is coming to fruition. We've made this formula that can kill plants. It's like, yes. Now the world will fall to my weed killer. That kind of shit. He doesn't say weed killer like that.
You know
but
the worst
it
part?
might as well be weed killer.
I couldn't tell if people in this movie were speaking English or if the English was dub or not.
No, it was dubbed over, dude.
Oh, it was dubbed
It
over.
was
Okay,
dubbed
I
over.
literally could not tell at any point throughout the movie because when they got the white actors over, I was like, all right, are these white actors actually speaking English or are they dubbing over these white actors speaking English?
I mean, they might be dubbing it just so it the sound matches. Because remember, this is being filmed in Taiwan
or some Asian country.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Some Asian country, somewhere in Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
And that's where they're primarily filming.
Yeah.
So, and they want to film it. They want to cash in on the success of Bruce Lee, where his success was found in America. So it would make sense that they dubbed it over for English and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's probably what they did. Oh my god.
Did I turn on the volume on my TV?
And he got like this guy who's just smuggling gold, which is also funny because it's like because it's a producer, right?
Yeah.
Who's I guess corrupt, and he's smuggling gold, and so like everything like they had this weird commentary. They had this weird meta commentary where this guy is talking with his the producer's talking with the filmmaker.
Yeah.
And they're talking about like, oh, let's just kill him on camera, right?
Yeah.
And originally didn't plan to do that, but this is the filmmaker says he wants to do this because then he won't expect it. He'll expect to be acting on the scene, right? Mm-hmm. And then the producer's like, yes, do that, and then we can exploit his death for future films. That kind of stuff. It was a very weird meta comment.
Yeah,
because it's like that's exactly what they're doing.
I know.
But then it's like they mention it in the movie, and I'm like, how low are you going to go? Just how low are you gonna go to exploit this man's death?
Probably a lot.
Yeah, I know, it's so bad. Also, I will comment, like, when you finally see what the gold looks like, it's literally just a brick. Like, you can tell they're bricks, just spray painted gold.
Yeah.
I'm just like, wow. That's gold, alright.
This is 1980s. Nobody has gold yet. Whatever, gold hasn't been found yet.
So you're telling me the producer was, as corrupt as he is, was such an idiot that he thought a brick like sprayed in gold paint was actually gold? Because that's canon now for that movie for me. That the producer was a bloody idiot.
Yes, pretty much.
It gets.
So the worst part is they show off Bruce Lee dying, quote unquote Bruce Lee, real Bruce Lee, like with an obvious fake Bruce Lee stand-in. You know what the worst part is? They didn't even bother to cover the face. Like, I would have quote unquote believed it more if they just covered the face. But no, but they were just full of showing the guy. I was like, but you can obviously tell that's not Bruce Lee. That's just one of Bruce Lee's look-alike. Like,
one of the Bruce Lee lookalikes.
Like, for immersion purposes, they should have just covered the guy's face, and so have them real. So the movie starts them with wielding in real fake real Bruce Lee's dying, and then they're like, oh, we could take his sample and create clones of him. Wait, we're watching a lot of clone movies all of a fucking sudden. I just realized that.
Did we? Oh yeah, there was Gemini Man.
Fucking Christ! This is why we're watching so many clone movies.
No, but Austin, here's the thing: you're acting like they're actually serious in actual filmmaking, but they're not.
They're not.
They're not. They're just trying to cash in on this man's. They're just trying to cash in on this man's success, and it's just horrible.
Yeah. Oh fuck. So then all right. So okay, do we just want to go through random plot points at this point in the movie?
I mean, honestly, I just gave you the synopsis. Legit, that was it. That was it.
Yeah, but wait,
That was it for the
you didn't
story.
mention the Asian titties at any point.
Oh my god, we mentioned them already. We already talked about
we
them.
could talk
They're just the
about it.
most useless. It's just useless. It's just fans. No, not even fan service. They're just trying to keep you in the movie because you know you walk out during the middle of watching it.
Yeah.
It's that bad, and it's like, it's horrible.
It's so fucking
I hate
horrible.
it. I hate
You know
everything about
what?
it.
So there's a lot of shit to talk about. One of the funniest thing in this movie was when they had the automatons, right? And it's just people spray painted with bronze, right? Obviously.
No, but that's the thing. They're not even automatons because they shoot. You see the doctor, and then you see the mad scientist, and he has a serum in his hand with a syringe, and he injects it into somebody. They're not machines. They're just turned into people who just become metal. Apparently, they become bronze. That's how it is.
Yeah. So the thing about
Like I know. Yeah, like
okay.
I know the Wikipedia says one thing, like it's an army, and it's not even an army. It's like 8 dudes.
Yeah.
Right. That turned into bronze. Like
any group of people more than one is considered an army. Okay.
okay, but look, here's the thing. It's just 8 people, but it's like he says he plans to take over the world with his army of bronze automatons.
Yeah.
But they're not even machines to begin with. They were just people who had their skin turned to metal, and it looks bad too because they're honestly just been spray painted with some like bronze. It doesn't even look like bronze. It just looks like some metal sheen.
Yeah.
It's not even silver. It's just some weird like brown gold shit. It looks ugly. It looks bad. And that's basically it. That's basically all they are.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The worst was doing that whenever they were on screen, they kept putting in like this really fucking robot sound effect to make sure that we don't forget that they're metal. Like,
because there's a lot of ADR in this film, dude.
Yeah,
there is so much.
Every time they do an action with these I'm just gonna call them automatons, even though they're not. I'm just fucking calling them automatons. It doesn't fucking matter at this point.
Just call them Metal Mario. Okay, call them Metal Mario.
But I think you and me are probably the only the people on Earth that actually have gone in this long talking about this movie.
They probably, to be honest with you.
So anyway, so the Metal Marios, like, whenever they move, they put in these fucking like super 80s. Well, okay. By today's standard, we would call these 80s, but I guess by back then standard, like, all right, this is the future of sound editing. Like, they keep repeating the same audio clip of gears, of like not like gears, but like machine sounds, right? Of like. Like gear turning, so I was so fucking off-putting. I was like, God, what the fuck? I was like, wait, they're not. Wait, they just turn to metal. Their skin doesn't become gears. Where the fuck? You just turn them into metal. The inside of their body doesn't become metal. I mean, doesn't become robot parts. It was so fucking weird how literally every time we see the metal Marios, they're just like. Okay, that's good for the audio listeners, by the way. We just hear like these gear robot sound effects for no fucking reason. I was like, oh, it's so fucking off-putting.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. And there's okay, so here's what I'm gonna bring us through real quick.
Okay.
So there's a plot point where they're basically you got these Bruce Lee lookalikes and Chuck.
Yeah,
and
Chuck.
And Chuck.
Don't forget Chuck. Don't forget Chuck.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck will return.
Before I go into my tangent, I'm gonna go off on another tangent. Okay. but you know how I was really annoyed when you get to the Bruce Lee clones 2 and 3, right?
Yeah.
And they're with Chuck. You notice that just even when they're inside, they're always wearing sunglasses.
Oh no! Wait, that's how cool he is. The Bruce Lee and Chucks are so fucking cool. They cannot take off their sunglasses. They were cloned to be cool like Bruce Lee.
They're just always wearing sunglasses. Like,
that was the worst part. That was the part there's so many fight scenes where the Bruce Lees and Chucks were just wearing sunglasses during the fight scene. They were just we see these fight scenes, right? They're mediocre. But remember, it's the 80s. It's Hong Kong action, Hong Kong cheesy 80 action. So by that standard, it's cool. right? But by any other standard, it's really bad, right? But literally, they're just wearing sunglasses in every single fight sequence.
God, it's so bad. Like, but there's like okay, so going off from that tangent from sunglasses, okay. But here's a plot. Okay. So after they break into like the science lab, that Dr. Nagai was having.
Yeah.
And basically, we stopped him from releasing his weed killer, but we haven't found him yet. And so then we go to a guy who's basically in an old abandoned factory who has the fucking serum to turn people into bronze, into Metal Mario, and so like they fucking inject them, right? Yeah. Now here's the thing, apparently nothing can hurt them because they're made of the metal. Whoa, right? Like you hit them with metal bars, which is also funny because let's test out to see how much pain they can take. And they start hitting them with metal bars, and they're not really putting any power into the swings, and it's just like
Yeah,
it's so bad.
I know what you're talking about. And then the worst part, you see the actors react to it. That's the worst part. You see them slightly move, like when he swings, right? So they're trying to give off the illusion that these metal miners are indestructible, but you still see the actors like wiggle around, like gotta get my footing back.
You see their bellies move and stuff, right? Yeah. So it's just the fact that they are moving like regular flesh and stuff is like. Yeah, that's not metal at all. It's pretty. I don't know why. More...
I don't know what they were like. I don't know. I think he was putting like actual effort into the swing for some reason. I don't know why you so in any scene, in any cinematography fight sequence.
Yeah.
In terms of what you would do is you would just fake hitting, like you don't show you're hitting them, right? Like you don't put any. So like because camera works. Remember you trick everyone with camera angles, right? So you just
but they don't use any at all.
Yeah. So like the guy when they were filming, like they actually showed like he was actually putting like even if he wasn't putting real force, he's putting like I would say like 1% of force. So you still see the metal Mario reacts like I don't know why they just didn't show like just don't touch the Metaltrons with your stupid fucking punch with your stupid swing. Yeah.
Or just fake the hit so that
they don't fake the hit already and they're just like we're just gonna do this.
They could it could have had an interest a shot where basically maybe it's from behind one of the metal guys and then they swing a bar, then you see the head go down towards the left or something to follow the hit, but then he comes back up unaffected and it's like shit, but it's literally just a wide shot of them. They're all just standing there getting hit by bars and you see them reacting and it's just not convincing at all. It's funny. The laziest shit. It's the laziest shit.
It's so funny. Then also there's a random subplot with this village family out of nowhere.
No, yeah, that's where I was getting to.
Okay. So okay.
Yeah, I was getting to that part because I wanted to explain. So yeah, it looks like they can't take damage, and so the Bruce Lees and Chuck basically go and find the factory. They find the doctor, and so they try to get to him, but he unleashes the Metal Marios, and so basically they're fighting against them, but they find that their hits aren't doing anything, so they're pushed back, and then they run off, right? And then they're like, yeah, they ran off. Killed them all, that kind of shit, right?
Yeah, okay.
Man, makes me thirsty.
Killing them all makes you thirsty?
Yeah, killing them all makes me thirsty. But so then you get then this random scene with this mother, right, in this village, just somewhere. Yeah. She's like making food, right? And the children are hungry, and they're like, "Oh, can we eat this random grass?" And it's like, "No, it's poison. I'm gonna use it as fertilizer," which is so odd to hear, right?
Wait, but doesn't that make the fucking ground poison or something?
No. We don't. That's not how poison works. Okay, but don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I shouldn't worry about it. Okay.
Yeah, because remember there are a lot of poisonous plants, but don't worry about it. We're not talking about that. Mm-hmm. So she has poison grass, I guess. So she's like, I'm gonna use it as fertilizer for the garden, right? Yeah. And so, then you see like. The Bruce Lees come, like one of the Bruce Lees are coming into the village, and then excuse me, and then the Metal Mario comes in, and so they're fighting, right? And then
I'm really never just calling these guys Metal Marios.
Yeah, So basically, I think it was Bruce Lee too. I don't remember.
Whatever. It's one of the Bruce Lees. It could have been Chuck for all we know.
Yeah, it could have been Chuck for all we know. But
Chuck is
yeah,
the real hero.
so you get you get Bruce Lee too, and then he knocks the guy down, and then the Metal Mario face plants onto the grass, right? And it just he lands so that his mouth is open, and then he gets the grass in his mouth. But you know what? He doesn't act like a normal person just to spit it out. What he does is he's like you know, he's basically eating the poison grass, and then he does like this whole exaggerated motion of him being like, "I've been poisoned," and he falls down and he's dead. And so you know, the mother is first of all she's weirded out by the fact that there's a Metal Mario and like a Bruce Lee clone that are in her fucking backyard, right? And her kids are like, "Oh, what the fuck is going on?" And then she's like crying over the fact that she didn't mean for the grass to kill someone, so she's like, "Oh, it's my fault that he died and stuff," right? And then he's like, "Don't worry, it's not your fault. Also, give me more of this poison grass." It's so bad. And so what they do is basically, they all find clumps of like this poison grass, right? And so they start fighting the Metal Marios, and then they start like they punch one in the face with the grass, and they put the grass in the mouth, and then rather than spit it out, they start chewing on the grass.
Remember, they're not humans. They're automatons. They don't know the action of spitting.
They don't know the action of eating. So why are they doing it? And they're eating the bloody grass, and then they die. It's so bad. Oh my god, like Austin, I'm asking you this right now, okay? Please put clips of this in the fucking video.
Oh,
please.
Put in clips as me. All right, I'll remind myself.
Literally, I don't think anybody will take it down. I literally don't think anyone will take it down because this movie is such
I'm gonna YouTube the code of Bruce Lee to see how many results there are real quick. I wasn't looking to find this movie on YouTube.
Okay.
Oh,
they're just chewing.
Oh, hey! By the way, you can watch the full movie on YouTube right now.
Oh my god, you're really?
The movie is actually on YouTube right now.
Oh my god.
Oh, hold on.
Nice.
No, the movie's on here twice. You can find the movie on here twice, and then everything else is.
Oh, that's.
So okay, hold on. How many? Okay, hold on. There's one. Hold on. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5 videos about the clone of Bruce Lee. 2 of them are the actual movies. So that means one of them is a review. That means throughout this movie, since the 1980s, one person has made a review. Shout out to Dark Corners Reviews for being the only person on YouTube to make a review. And I guess we're probably going to be the second person ever. No, we're going to be the first person ever that's ever gone into a deep dive of this movie.
Yeah. I'm looking at it right now. He has done in the 8-minute video, we have gone way beyond that.
Yeah, we have gone beyond the wild. Some would say this is our call of the wild.
God. There's also, the fact that, this, I guess, with the professor, Professor Lucas, right? The guy who makes the clones and stuff.
Yeah.
You know how he basically... Wait, what? That is not... No!
What?
I read the Wikipedia synopsis, but I don't think it registered yet in my head. But it says here that he took samples of Bruce Lee's brain tissue. I don't think that's correct at all.
I don't remember any of that.
No, because he had a syringe and then he injected it and then he takes it out, and I assumed it was supposed to look like blood. First of all, it doesn't look like blood at all. It looks like just some clear red Kool-Aid liquid or something like that.
Yeah, it did. Mm-hmm.
But it's I guess that was brain tissue. All right.
Hold on. God. Will, I don't think anyone on that Wikipedia who wrote that Wikipedia synopsis has actually watched the movie, so...
God,
so that Wikipedia article, remember, there's no mention of naked Asian titties anywhere in that Wikipedia. That's why I know it's wrong.
Yeah, you're right. But God, it's so bad, this movie. Oh, because like the thing is, there's also this thing where fucking the professor. I guess because the SBI is like, thank you for your service. They're like, fuck them. They only thanked me for my service. Why didn't they give me some fucking gold or something? Fine, I'm gonna have the Bruce Lees kill each other, and the one on top I shall keep and control him and have him do my bidding to control the world, because apparently everyone wants to control the world at this point.
Yeah,
so
remember,
dumb.
this is the 80s. That's all you want to do back then.
Yeah, it's I hate everything, God. And then it's like they do that, and then you get the nurses who I guess also there was a brief scene where apparently one nurse was was talking with Bruce Lee one, and it was like, hey, I care about you. He's like, okay. That's basically it. That's all you get for character development for that. Okay, just to let you know, that's all the character development you get
for Bruce Lee 1.
Yeah, for Bruce Lee 1. Only he gets character development.
Whoa, he's number 1. Remember, he was number 1.
God, dude. And then it's like, so he starts commanding them through, like, I guess a microphone.
Yeah.
And he's like saying, kill each other, do it. And so, then the nurses are like, man, he's going crazy. We should stop this.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I like Bruce Lee 1. I do too. Let's go save them. And so they go off. It's like, we need to go. It's like, but how do we do it? We need to cut the cords to the magnetators or some fake word shit that they made up.
Yeah, some sci-fi thing.
So yeah, some sci-fi shit. And then it's like, they go find them. And it turns out they're just speakers with like wires on them. It's like, just say they're speakers. It's fine if you say they're speakers. You don't need to make some sci-fi shit.
You know what? Then you'll take people out of the immersion of the movie.
Oh my God. Anyway, they do that. The Bruceys are like, they stop fighting. And then they're like, wait, no, it was a professor. He made you eat. He made you do this. And then it's very odd because it's like, as soon as the mind control should have been done, and then she said that they should have been like, oh, that makes sense because we wouldn't actually be doing this. But then you get Bruce Lee one be like, he does a face and basically, I don't believe you. And it's like, really? Okay, fine. Don't ask me. Go ask the other nurse. And I'm like, what does this do? What does any of this do to prove your point? Like, and then they just ask her, it's like, yeah, it's true. It's like, oh shit, she's right. I was like, God damn it. I'm just like, you can't see it, but I'm banging my head against my own fist.
It was worse that the doctors, the professor, wherever the fuck this guy's mental decree is, made no sense. Why does he need to kill off the Bruce Lee? If he had an army, apparently, so we established in this fictional meta real life universe that Bruce Lee apparently is the strongest person to have ever lived, right? Like, he's the greatest, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it make more sense for him to take over the world with 3 Bruce Lees? Because
apparently
apparently he had full control of the Bruce Lee. Okay, so there's no establishment of every kind, but I'm assuming by bad movie direction that he had full control of the Bruce Lee at every single point. And then at no point during the movie the Bruce Lee were like, I don't like being in control. Right? Like,
yeah, because they go off on these missions and they're fine with it.
Yeah, they're like they don't care. They're like, okay. No, that's where you don't even need mind controls for half of this movie. Like, that movie, they're just like, do your mission. It's like, okay.
Yeah, but the
only thing they ever established, like, just for the only time they ever used the mind control device or whatever the fuck was at the beginning when they were like saying, you are Bruce Lee 1 and you are Bruce Lee 2. You shall be named Bruce Lee. Like, I think that was, I don't remember anything for this movie because I'm not gonna fucking remember anything for this movie.
No, yeah, but I watched it recently. So basically, he brings them in and says, and then he brainwashes them by putting a mixing bowl on their heads with like some wires on it. Because I know it's a helmet to do whatever.
Yeah.
It's just there. But it's like, it's obviously a mixing bowl, okay? It's really bad. So, like, a lot of the sets here are bad. They're just, they did not have a budget at all.
Wait. They went to Thailand or...
They lived there! That's the thing.
Well, as far as Americans, though, they went to an exotic location to film this movie, okay?
Oh my God. But it's like, he basically puts a helmet on them. He's like, you are Bruce Lee 1. You obey only me. Also, like, I don't know why the SBI didn't think Professor Lucas wasn't evil, because he always had this weird look when he was like either taking the cells from the quote unquote original Bruce Lee, or whenever he's always having this look of like a sinister look on his face.
Yeah, like
right?
an evil villain. Yeah.
Yeah, like an evil villain. But yet he doesn't do anything evil until the end.
Yeah.
When he's like, "Oh, they snubbed me from what I deserve."
Which is apparently his gold. It's like,
yeah, I don't know. It's
like,
not actually gold. I don't know what he wanted.
Okay, or whatever. Like, do you think he? I don't know why he just didn't ask. Like, hey, can I get something more than a thank you? They're like, okay. But I don't know why.
Yeah. I mean, it's like you could just ask, dude. I mean, it's like it's your project.
Yeah, he's like
yeah. But alright.
Okay. So back to the original tangent I was going on. It was like the first one was like he had full control of the Bruce Lee, so there was no reason for him to make the Bruce Lee fight each other to the point where there was only one Bruce Lee for him to take. Where it was like wait, it's fully established that you have full control over the 3 Bruce Lees. You have a fucking army of henchmen apparently as well, right? And two kung fu instructor, I guess.
Yeah.
On your side already. Would it make more sense for you to have 3 Bruce Lees at this point so you have a better army?
Or like, what I don't understand is like, why couldn't you just make one Bruce Lee and have him do all these missions?
No. You gotta have more Bruce Lee. You know what the worst part is? For some reason, I thought by the end of this movie, he was gonna show off Bruce Lee 4 through 6 and have them fight Bruce Lee 1, 2, 3. That's what my like originally that's what I thought where this movie was leading to be the ending, where he was like, they don't fine, I'll take over the world, but he's like, but I don't know, for some reason I'm trying to give this movie too much credit, okay? I'm trying to make this movie sound better than it needs to be. For some reason I thought like he was like, I can't use these Bruce Lees anymore. They develop human emotion or some fucking garbage, right? Some blah blah blah, some stupid fucking good guy bullshit. So like, I'll reveal the other Bruce Lees I made, and I'll have them kill the original clone Bruce Lee, so that I can take over the world.
To be fair, I probably would have liked that a lot better. Because that'd be just gold. That'd just be amazing.
We just have 6 Bruce Lee impersonators on screen fighting each other in really bad kung fu shots.
Yeah. The only decent kung fu you ever get is from Bolo. That's like the only time. He's a big bodybuilder, if you remember, right?
Yeah.
He's the only decent kung fu. Only decent kung fu action there. Mm-hmm. But God, it's like, I hate like they kill so I'm just gonna go the Bruce Lee's I guess somehow because it's weird because it's like it's like, okay, we'll go get the professor. We find out he's betrayed our trust and stuff, so they go off to get him, right? Yeah. And then they start fighting everybody else because apparently everyone else is aware that they're gonna betray him, but then it's like after they fight and I guess presumably kill everyone else. After they fight everyone else, then it's like they get to we get a shot of Professor Lucas, and I guess he's still talking into the microphone, and he's like, "Wait, my signal isn't going through. Darn! Someone cut my speakers," because I'm not using a fake word that they said.
Yeah.
But and so I guess it's only now after they fought everybody else that they found that he found out that something was going wrong. Yeah. So before then, I'm like, so why is everyone else in the facility fighting them? Couldn't they have just reasonably, honestly, just gone but to the professor at that point? Because they're like, nobody would have found out that they betrayed them.
Yeah.
But anyway, there's a good number of plot holes when you're thinking about this movie.
There's a lot about this movie when you think about it.
There is a lot of plot holes, yeah. Anyway, so, they go up there. I know Bruce Lee. I don't know if it was Bruce Lee. No, yeah. By the end of the film, right?
Yeah.
When they're about to get to Professor Lucas, and so, but Bruce Lee 3 ends up being killed by some random death ray, and that comes out of nowhere.
That the professor had.
Yeah, that he apparently had this whole time. Because at this point he's found out everyone's betrayed him, I guess, except for that one loyal bodyguard who looks, to be honest, with the way they present him, looks creepy as shit. Okay, he does not look good. He looks pale, and he just looks like, oh god, oh.
Yeah.
Right. And so then Bruce Lee 2 comes in, and I guess Bruce Lee 1 is off. Like he's already taking care of everyone else. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna go home, get a smoothie. And so Bruce Lee 2 is like, it's like, what happened to Bruce Lee 3? Then the nurse is like, he died, death ray.
No, the worst part is where are the Bruce Lee's going? They don't have a home.
Yeah, I know, but don't worry about it, okay, Austin? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
where they go. Oh, okay.
No, look, man, they have a promising future in Bruceploitation films, I heard.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
And so then you get Bruce Lee 2, who then he's like, oh, so we have to go down that hall to get to the professor's room, but it's also his room is also right next to us through this wall. It's like, yeah, and then he punches a hole into the bloody room and jumps through, and just as about he's like about to like, well, to be honest, it's very we had this weird scene where he kind of confronts the professor, and then he's like, no, please, we can take over the world. It's like, and then he's like, no, you're bad.
Yes, William. Yes,
yes, indeed. There's no interruption.
Yeah, no
at
interruption.
All.
No fucking no 5-minute pause cut because we were laughing so hard at this movie.
Oh my god! But like, anyway, so like he gives a few punches to the professor, right? And so I guess he injures the professor, and then the bodyguard comes in.
Yeah.
And then the body comes in to protect the professor from physical harm.
Yeah.
Right. So the professor, I guess, runs off, and then you get Bruce Lee 2 fighting the bodyguard. And then, of course, he finishes off Lucas's personal bodyguard. And you get, like, a scene of, like, the professor running, right? So I hate this ending so much. Because it's like, he's running, right?
Yeah.
And then the police come in, and then you see like, the nurse with the SBI agent. And it's like, yeah, that's him. And then he's like, okay, take him away from here. And then they take him away, and then it ends.
Yeah.
It's an abrupt end. It's so bad. I hate everything about this movie.
This movie was not what I expected, honestly. I'm really mad. I thought this movie was something else, but it ended up being something else. The problem was, I think every idea we had, or every theoretical idea or plot story we had so far has been way better than what this actual movie was. That's the worst.
Yeah, I know. To be honest, I could take this movie and I can put some stuff in there to actually try to make sense of it. But I hate the movie, so I'm not gonna bother.
You just edited explanation.
Yeah. God, dude, I hate this movie so much. My god, it's such sleazy shit, dude.
It's just so bad.
And it is such bad filmmaking too. It is so bad.
Hey, do you think the Bruce Lee family got any money off this movie?
No, I don't think so.
You sure?
I don't think so.
I don't.
But I don't know.
Don't
I don't think they want the movie from this movie, you know. Because the movie is honestly pretty bad, and if they get movie, I think they feel disgusted from this movie, from the money that they get from this movie. Honestly, There's probably some oil on the money. It just feels sleazy and disgusting, and they're like, you know what, just burn it.
Gold.
Just burn it.
There's probably some gold on this money as well, probably, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what the fuck?
Like this is honestly a movie that you'll either it's so bad you either like just like stop watching altogether or you'll laugh at it. That's honestly how bad it is.
This is that movie you will watch.
God.
You will want to watch again.
Yeah, you will watch it and then you just regret it and never watch it again.
Pretty much.
If anything, I mean, I at least had some laughs from it because of the ridiculous plot points. So, I mean, I guess if I'm giving it a rating, it would be maybe a 3 out of 10.
Yeah. Oh.
Because it actually made me laugh at some points.
Hey, if you're underage and you want to see some boobs on YouTube, go watch this movie. Because I don't think they cut out the scene of the naked woman on YouTube. Hold on.
Now.
Let's quickly, in the middle of this, let's all quickly go to YouTube. Look up the clone of Bruce Lee, and then just look for that scene in the movie to see if they censored it on YouTube or not. Okay, they're at the beach, right? Okay, that's them with the gold. Fuck. I'm loading the movie too fast that the movie can't keep up. Okay, wait, hold on. I think they might have actually. Oh, hold on. Nope, that's them fighting. I think they might have cut out the scene. Then again, I'm scrolling by this
I'm
movie.
looking at it.
Okay. Here's okay. They're in Taiwan. All right. I'm around the area. All right, I'm just gonna quickly go through this scene to see if they kept the boob scene or not. Oh wait, I think they actually cut it out. Oh, hold on. Wait. Fucking there's Chuck wearing the goddamn sunglasses. Oh, oh.
They cut it out.
Oh, they cut it out. Damn. You don't even watch it. Hold on. There's two versions. Let's see the other version. Hold on.
For the other one.
Wait, where is it? Fuck. There was another. Where is it? Okay. Hold on. Is there a difference? Oh wait, hold on. Wait, no. This other version is 2 minutes less. This other version is 2 minutes less than the other version. Hold on. Maybe this version kept in the boobs. Oh no! Hold on. No. Oh,
This one does. This one
does.
does.
The naked Asian titties. The one with less views and the one that has that's lower quality. It has the fucking Asian titties, has the fucking naked titties. So if you want to see vintage porn, go look at the one with less views.
God, I hate this movie so much.
Alright, we're just gonna end it like that. That's how we're ending it. Anything else I have to say?
Just end it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just end it.
Alright, just end it like this. Alright, thanks for listening. Hey, coronavirus is still a thing when this is being recorded, so wash your hands, I guess. Unless it's no longer a thing when this gets uploaded. In that case, don't wash your hands.
Maybe this will be a product of its times, like this movie.
Alright, thanks for listening. Okay, thanks, bye.